Hello. If you're receiving this message, the mission has failed. I've managed to escape the alien, the whatever it is, it's chasing me. I've managed to escape to a nearby planet called paulgrahamsworld. That's where I'm held up. Don't send help. What was that? Hey guys, and welcome to my world. So yes, I am hoping you enjoyed that intro. I have got new software now. I plan on making the most of it. I plan on doing some cool stuff for you. Let me know down in the comment section if you like that. But I have finally seen Alien Covenant. Now, let's talk about it. So Alien Covenant takes place 10 years after the events of Prometheus. Now, I actually quite liked the film Prometheus. It was good. Left a lot of questions open that I wanted answers. So I went into this movie wanting answers, because we're not getting a direct Prometheus sequel. This is a sequel to Prometheus, and it's also a prequel to Alien, so it's tying it all together now. Do not ask me how many years this is set before Alien. I do not know, but I know this is set 10 years after the events of Prometheus. So we are now following the Covenant, which has a crew of 15 member crew that are on a colonizing mission with like 2,000 people and God knows how many embryos. Yeah, so yeah, you can probably tell how it's gonna go just from that, okay? I'm not going to spoil anything, but this film is quite predictable. That plot was just predictable as hell, I'm sorry. But, yeah, so you're following the Covenant crew, and you've got Michael Fassbender back. He's playing a android called Walter now. So it's cool to see him as a different character. You've got Danny McBride in this. You've also got, I cannot remember the girl's name, but she's in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Plays Daniels, or Danny, as they call her. The acting in this was alright for the most part. I mean, most of the crew members, you've got a crew of 15, so most of them are there, they're just expendable. They are. Talking of the acting in this, Michael Fassbender was hands down the best in this movie. I mean, he has got playing an android, a robot, down. He really has. He has aced it. He aced it. He really has. I mean, he got a lot of practice from Assassin's Creed, but but he has aced it. Michael Fassbender was the best in this movie. You've also got Danny McBride. He's really good in this role. I also heard a lot of things saying that the main girl wasn't that great. I actually really liked her in this, and she was quite cool. Daniels, or Danny. I really liked her. I mean, she's another Ripley. She really is. Like, how many have we had now? We've got Ripley. Then didn't we have like a clone of Ripley? Then we got Elizabeth Shaw, and then we had that main girl in. Well, we had the girls in Alien vs Predator, if you count them. We've had a lot of Ripley rip-offs. Yeah, there's another one in this movie. Guys, let's talk positives, okay? So the main positive in this is by far the horror aspect, okay? The horror aspect, hands down, is by far the greatest thing in this movie. I mean, seeing the Xenomorph tear shit up, and it tears shit up. Seeing that was really cool. Okay, it was fast paced. Seeing it jump about, it was quick. It really was. Seeing like chest bursters was so cool. I mean, you see something in the trailer where it looks like it's going to come out the other side. Wow, I really dug that. So that was by far the best thing in this. I mean, other things, the acting's pretty solid for the most part, because you've got some solid characters like Fassbender. You've got Danny. the girl, and then you've got Danny McBride as T, Tennessee, T, and they're all pretty good. The rest though are pretty expendable, okay, and that's not a spoiler, okay, because you should know with the horror genre and like having a big crew of 15, you should know that most are probably just gonna Other positives from Alien Covenant was that it does answer some questions that I had leaving the film Prometheus. And it does shed some light and give some insight into other questions that I had. But I've now left this movie with more fucking questions. Ridley Scott, man! Oh, other pros. This is a Ridley Scott movie, so other pros. This film is beautiful to watch. It is great to watch. The space stuff, really, really cool. Beautifully shot. Yeah, well directed. But let's get into my negatives, okay? Now, negatives, again, I've left with more questions. That means I've got to wait. Is there going to be a sequel to this? I don't know. I've heard things that he had 4 planned and now he's got 2 planned. And I don't know what's happening because Prometheus sequels aren't happening. They're now tying it more into Alien. And I don't know, guys. But let me know if you do down in the comment section below. But yes, a negative is that I have now left with more freaking questions. Other negatives with this movie, though, and let's talk about more about the movie than me leaving. Other negatives with this movie, I don't want to say it was boring, because it wasn't boring. The action was great and everything, and I was invested in the movie, but at times it felt very, very slow, very long-winded, and it was borderline dull at points. Yeah, so there's that to be aware of. It's also very, very predictable, okay? About maybe halfway in, I was like, yeah, it's going to end like that. It's going to go that way. I don't even know if it was halfway. Maybe 1/4. A quarter of the way through, I was like, yeah, that's how it's going to end. And then I was sat there waiting for it, and then the end comes and I'm like, knew it. Oh, I've seen too many movies to know. Other negatives with this movie, again, like I said, it does follow horror cliches and tropes. So when you've got a crew of 15, okay, and when someone announces they're going to go to the loo or something, or they're just going to go over here, you know you gon' die, son. That's what's gonna happen to you. You just sat there like, yeah, you're going up. Yep. And then it happens, you're like, knew it. Again, predictable, but it does follow those sort of tropes. So you sat there like, yeah, you're gonna die. You're definitely gonna die. But other than that, I didn't really have many negatives with it. I mean, I had a lot of fun with the movie. I was enjoying all the xenomorph stuff. I was enjoying the tie-ins to Prometheus, the tie-ins to Alien. Loved all of that. Again, it did feel a bit of a slow burn at points. It felt very, very dull at points. Like when you're having conversations. There are drawn-out scenes between certain characters. I don't want to go into too many spoilers, and they're in this sort of, well, I'm pretty sure they're on the planet Paradise, okay, which is the engineer's planet, and they're in this sort of cave place with all these sort of artifact things and other certain things, and it's pretty cool to see all of that, and it ties into sort of lore and the universe of Alien, so it's pretty cool to see that in those drawn out scenes. But other than that, it can get very, very slow. Very slow. So guys, overall, Alien Covenant was a fun time. I enjoyed the hell out of it. But it wasn't as good as it could have been. It could have been a lot better. And I'm left with more damn questions. Guys, have you seen Alien Covenant? And what did you think about it? Let me know down in the comment section below if you've seen it. And I also did get this cool Alien Covenant poster from the cinema. I see it in Odeon, so I got this cool poster. Let me know if I should put this up in place of Logan. A lot of you are probably like, no, fuck no. But now I've got to find a place to put. I might just put it behind Logan and just leave it in the frame. Yeah, a lot of. I'm sorry. Guys, let me know what you thought of Alien Covenant down below. Let me know what you thought of the intro. And yes, check out some of my other new videos up on the channel. If you're not a subscriber already, hit subscribe, hit that thumbs up button. And yeah, guys, as always, thanks for watching and take care. See you later!
So guys, you've made it to the end of the video. Thank you for watching. If you want to stay up to date with content from me, then click subscribe here. I've linked a few other videos here for your entertainment. If you want to check those out, just click on the image shown. If not, look over my channel. I'm sure there's some other content you will enjoy. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, take care.